Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Cambridge United Football Manager 17 save. It's been a few days because I've gone through a lot of stuff. I've gone through a few months, made all the transfers, and in this episode there are a few things I want to tell you before, but especially I will just talk about the transfers and present you the new players, the new squad. I have the same tactics, the finances are not too important. We have not played the game, it's the day of the first game. As you can see, it's the 10th of August and we will play it 10th of August. So the next thing that will happen is the match preparation and then the match. So we will just really take the time to talk about the team, the new players we have. We have a lot of amazing new players and also the problems I hate with transfers and I still do have. That's it. We will start with a few other news before that. So as you can see, Barry got the fans player of the season. I got my license A, so I'm going for the continental license C. I think that's how you say it. And I will be finished at the 21/9, so in the 21st September, so in around 1/2, so basically like 6 weeks I'm finished, so more or less exactly 6 weeks. Fayed, McGurk, Barry and Ikpiazu were in the players team of the season, which means 4 players. I got an achievement for that. We are improving the youth facilities. The club boss, or I'm not sure how you say that, he came to me and said that we still have a lot of money. Not 80,000 pounds, but a bit more. I think like 1 or 10,000 pounds or something, which isn't actually that much. And he asked me how I should use it and told me there are basically 4 options. One was for my contract, so basically it will be used that I get more money, which I thought it's stupid. The second option was for more money for the physios, but I don't need a physio, so for the wage budget I total have for physio, so nope. The third option was youth facility, and the fourth option was just don't use them. So I said I would say youth facilities because I asked him multiple times already, and now he offers me that. And boom, we're doing it. We're improving the youth facilities just a bit, 80,000 pounds until the 13th of December. Portsmouth is selling everybody. I will tell you and show you Portsmouth as well. We can actually do that right now. I'm not sure how you write their name. Portsmouth yeah, I did it. Portsmouth, as they have of course a lot of players with a name, and you can see they sold Chaplin, they sold Matt Watmore, they sold Angel, who they signed, they sold Burgess, Brown, they sold everybody. They signed a few players, but they made a huge profit. In like the first 2 weeks of the transfer window, they sold these 3 players already. And some other interesting players are going. Like, what the actual hell are they doing? Then we have what the fuck Ipiazo. I will talk about that. We got a new coach, but it's just for the under 18s a coach, so I can show you. It's this dude, Jos Hoyveld. So I think he's Dutch. With nice stats in defending and tactical is what I really wanted to see. Especially, we have a lot of coaches who are really decent in like things like attack, technical stats and stuff. So, but we had nobody really who is decent in defending and tactical, and Ferdinand working with youngsters, determination, other stats. So he is decent enough. I'm very happy, and he's not really earning too much. And so let's talk about Ikpiazu. I will do that afterwards. I will come back to this because right now I will first of all show you transfer history. This is what happened. Alan Buxton left us. Ikpiazu left us. Leke left us. Some players who are not interesting whatsoever, but also Whitmore left us, who was kind of interesting. I loaned out Jordan Noble Williams, who is like a talent, 19 years old, to improve his potential. Will Noah, second goalkeeper last season, I sold him to Cheltenham Town. Gregory, another decent goalkeeper actually, with 2.5 stars with 4 stars, not too bad actually. But I sold him for 6,000, but it can, it's actually not going up. This dude gives us actually a decent amount of money. I loaned out a few talents, including Aaron Jones. We had too many goalkeepers because I signed 2, just lost 1. Then he had 6 decent goalkeepers, so I sold 2, loaned 1 out, and now it's working. Richard Wright, a huge talent, probably the biggest talent we have now under 23s. I loaned him out. Ben Ashby, another decent talent, loaned him out, and I sold this dude who I just didn't want to keep for 9.5 to 12k. So this dude and this dude are around half their value. That's what I wanted to do with this dude. I just accepted the offer. As you can see, there's one transfer we actually paid something. That's Jordan Wright, a goalkeeper. Except of this, all the 3 transfers. So what I will do first of all, I will talk about Ikpiazu. So what happened with Ikpiazu? Of course, he was an amazing player. He had a huge quality. And he still has huge quality. I mean, first of all, his stats are decent, but look at this. I mean, 3.5 stars to 4.5 stars isn't too bad. He wanted a lot more money. Unfortunately, the big thing is, I knew that I probably can't keep him, but I especially was really sad that his, I mean, he has a huge value. So we could have made a huge profit if he would have 1 year more year of a contract. We could have sold him for like, I don't know, 200, 300k. pounds, and that would help us a lot. But of course, just when the contract's expiring, he has to play extremely amazing. So everybody was interested. He got offered from like championship teams, so second league teams. He got offered like 7-8 thousand pounds per week, and we couldn't keep up with that. He was quite nice to us in the end, because he said, basically, he said. He knew he could go to the second league. He knew he could earn 7-8 thousand pounds per week, which is a huge amount if you think about it. I mean, normal people earn like, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000 pounds a month, and he could earn 7-8 thousand pounds a week. So basically, I want like almost 30,000 pounds per month. That's quite a decent amount, you know. And he came back to us and said, okay, I would stay here in the 4th league with you, but I want more money. And what he wanted was basically around 4,000 pounds, which is half of what he could earn. So it's really nice from him, but we could just not do it. It's too much for us. So unfortunately, I had to let him go and said, okay, he will go to the second team. And then just recently, he never actually signed for a team. And recently he signed for the goddamn another team in our league, who's even probably worse than us, and is just earning 1.7 pounds per week, which is even less than he earned in Cambridge United. So this is why I said, what the fuck, Ikpiazu? So like, you want 4,000 pounds from us. You want to go to like championship team, earn 7-8, and then you go to a team who's probably even worse than us in the same league and earning less than he earned from us. He earned around, I think, 1.9 pounds per week at Cambridge United. So that's just stupid. I don't understand it. So if there's anything left, actually, check a trade trophy and holiday, okay? I will remember that. But as you can see, we made a lot of transfers. All the other players I just wanted to let go, and we want to talk about the new players. I will really quick go for them right fast. They all earn around the same, but especially then I will quickly tell you as well who's really interesting. Actually, I will do it like this. So my first choice team looks like this. You can see there's still Long, Adams, Holiday, the midfield, and McGurk. So 6 players stayed, and of course 1, 2, 3, 4 are new, and here are also a lot of new names. Our new first choice goalkeeper is Hilton. We signed him on a free contract. He was playing for Everton, but we was just able to sign him just 500 pounds per week, which is really low. And he has 3-star ability and 3.5 to 4.5 star potential. Has some amazing stats, and he's playing really decently. So very happy with him. Definitely. As backup, we have a huge talent. Ariane de Muic, who has also 2-star ability, but has a potential of like, I think, championship or so. He has like a huge potential, earning 550, so he's actually earning more. He is a huge potential, came from Manchester City, and I mean, look at this, how fast he's scoring already. He is amazing, for sure. So in the goalkeeper position, it wasn't any problem. We sold the 2 players, we loaned one out, but we still have Alex Frujticek, who also has 2-star ability and 4 to 5-star potential. Also not bad, earning 600 pounds per week actually. And Jordan Wright, who we actually find some money for. Probably the worst of them as well, but I just wanted to have him be fast. So goalkeeper position is really not the problem. Now, right back position, we still have, of course, Holiday. I don't think I have to show you, but here you can see 3-star to 4-star. As backup, we have Marlon Fosse, who has 2-star to 4 or something. He has pace, he has stamina, and some decent stats here and there. Came from Fulham, earning 500 pounds a week. Very happy with him, and really think that he's going to be an amazing player for us in the future. I will skip the center back position for a reason. First of all, left back we have still Adams and still as backup Dunk, so nothing changed there. We in midfield has the same midfield. As backups we have, for the more defensive one, attacking one, we have Luc Hondry, or he's English actually, not French, so Luc Hondry, probably, I don't know, I can't just say that French, I'm not sure how to say that in English. With, all-rounder everywhere, he is tall, he has a wide pace, stamina, natural fitness, has decent everywhere, like work rates, teamwork, decent sets, passing, tackling, technique, first touch, some decent finishing as well. Decent backup, I would say, has some kind of potential to 4-star, and earning a bit more 1.1. He's not that interesting because already 24, but if he can improve, very, very interesting player in my opinion. For the more defensive one, we have James White, who has also around the same, so also kind of decent pace, balance, work rates, vision, teamwork, whatever. Also decent passing, but already 15 in tackling, 14 first touch, 15 technique, earning 800 pounds a week and has a huge potential. So he is a main guy I'm looking for from our backups. And we have still Whitehead for Newton as backup, who is not the most amazing guy, but he did a decent job last time and I didn't find anybody else yet. Because I first wanted to do especially the center back position, because I will tell you that right winger still McGurk, no reason to change anything there. He's still playing amazing. I mean, in the 4 preseason games, he scored 4 goals and got 4 assists. Scored, I think, 2 free kicks, not too bad. On the left, we have Diamond. I'm training him to be a left winger because he's also right footed. Amazing physical stats he has. Not the most amazing pace, but it's definitely decent. Stamina, agility, balance, natural fitness, amazing. Teamwork, work rates, flair, everything. Crossing is okay. Dribbling, first touch finishing, huge potential. Not the most amazing potential, to be honest. That's the only problem I have with him. But maybe he can prove his potential, and I really look forward to use him because I think he's a really decent player. As backups, we have especially Serretto also for the left side because he's right only, who's already going up, who also has not the most amazing potential, but has pace and some decent stats. First touch, dribbling is there, so also somebody I'm looking for. It's of course not the most amazing player everywhere, but there are some players who looked amazing, but I didn't scout them for 100%. And then they got offers from other decent teams, so I said, okay, they get offers from decent teams. If I really want to have them, now I have to go for them, so I really just went for that. We have Ollie Hooper, who also I'm training for the left, but right now actually losing as right because he will need some time until he can play on the left. But you can see I'm training him as instant forward on the attacking left side, but he is not even anything there, so he will still need some time. So I'm using him as a right wing backup right now. But he is somebody, I mean, I don't like his potential. Except of this, I'm really looking forward to use him because he's 18. He comes from our not from youth club, he comes from Woking, and look at this, he has amazing physics that are just amazing. He's also tall, he has the animation, teamwork, work rates, aggression, has some decent stats here, so he is somebody I'm still really looking forward to use, and I hope that his potential can maybe grow. In the attack, their first new signing is Collins. He's not even a signing, he's from our youth squad, I think, because, yeah, I think so, because, or we signed him last season, so he was already in the squad. He's going down a bit, but he has 2 stability, and I'm not sure why he's going down this much, but okay. He has decent stats, he played amazing, as you can see, and 17 teamwork. I'm not sure if it was 18 then, or if it's just a bug that it shows this. He has aggression, anticipation, off the ball, teamwork, work rates, pace, stamina, dribbling, first touch, finishing. He is such an amazing player, and he will be an amazing player. I was signing 1-2 strikers, and then I saw him and actually compared and such that. Let's see if we can actually get an under 23s. So yes, let's see if we can actually get maybe a backup. And then I saw he's actually better than everybody I have right now in the squad. As backup, we signed Shane Lavery, who is earning £500 per week. Who also has not the most amazing pace, that's the biggest problem with him, but decent stats. And yeah, amazing potential, 2.5 stars. Even wise, I think quality wise, definitely the other striker is better. He has 2.5 stars, and Collins just has 2. That's kind of confusing. We still have Mingo, not that I really need him. Yeah, the big problem we had in the squad was the center back position. What happened in the center back position? Well, we saw a few center backs who got old. 2 of the center backs we had were loaned out. Legge was too old, and some players in the under 23s were too old. We, at some point, actually just had 1 center back in our whole squad. Not only first team, but also under 23s. I'm not talking about under 18s because they're just youth players. So we just had one, and that's Long, who's actually not even a left center back, who's actually a right back. I just use him as center back. So yeah, I just didn't have anybody. I signed this dude, Declan Rice, who actually I still train to be a center mid. I don't want to use him as center back, but right now he's actually he was my first choice center back in the pre-season. Because he has decent stats and he is normally a center back, but 14 work rates is way too much. So I want to use him as center mid backup, and I figure also see training him as center mid because he can kind of play there, but has free stability and huge potential. Maybe if his work rates aren't too bad, but 14 work rates. I mean, also the player we loaned out from Arsenal, I can't remember his name, the center back, had huge work rates, and I could just not handle it. It's just not good. I just don't want my center backs to run a lot. That's just not good. Well, that's all I had. That's actually all I had until just like 2 or 3 days ago. So there were just 2 or 3 days until the season started. And the situation was, everything works. But we just have 2 center backs in our whole first and second choice team. And one of them is actually right back and one is a center mid. And one I'm training as center mid I really don't want to use. So I was just looking through everything, like everything. I could just not find anybody who was available and was interesting. Recently I actually found 2-3 players I made contract offer who are kinda decent at least. I think 2. So I said, okay, let's sign those 2. And then my scout, chief scout came back for Spriggs, who I also signed at my camp for Cluster, and then signed him for this team. Just took him with me basically. Came back with a player named Tom Cadman, and Tom Cadman was where we're looking interesting. 3 stabilities, decent potential, 21 years old. He is quite tall, has amazing physical stats with jumping, with pace, has low work rates and some decent things. And I just said, where did you find this dude? If there's any chance that you get him. And then now the funny thing is, Spriggs actually told me he is not only good, but he is he's listed. And yes, he was transfer listed. He had a value of like 60 or 70k before I signed him. So he had come up a bit. So I said, okay, it's transfer listed. Maybe they just asked for like 20, 30k. That's perfectly decent. But first of all, I always start with 0 pounds just to see how much they want. And they accepted. So basically, they gave me, because of Spriggs, I'm so thankful for that. I found an amazing player with amazing ability, amazing stats, potential as well. I mean, he's 21, so I really hope his potential will go up to at least like 4 to 4.5 stars. And available, he wants not to earn a lot. I mean, he's my first choice center back basically. He just wants 700 pounds per week, which is nothing basically. And I was able to get him for 0 pounds, even though he was on a contract. Let's just luck right there. Thank you for that, Spriggs. Very thankful. Now we have 2 center backs and we have a backup and 1-2 other players. I might sign soon. I'm not sure if I can show you that somehow, but there are a few players we're basically looking for right now. Here you can see, I think, no, I'm not sure if they are these players, but let's have a look. Yeah, these are the players. For example, Alex Whitmore, who also is really interesting. He is tall. He is very slow, but has some alright stats. Work rates are not too high, decent stats, and it's also like 2-star to 3 to 4. So somebody definitely would use the backup. We have Suka as well, who's 23, has 2-star to so the same basically. Oh, sorry, that was stupid. And also has some alright stats, so probably somebody I will put in the under 23s, but who knows, maybe just keep him as backup. And we also have Paul Brown, I think, who I just was interested in. I wanted to see if I can get him because he is on a non-contract. And the main thing is he has amazing potential. So I just said that's definitely somebody I'm using for my under 23s, but he has amazing pace. Work rates are low, positioning is there, defending. So I said if he would be somebody I will definitely put in the under 23s as a center back. And last but not least we have Bennett, who is also kind of interesting. So probably I'm signing Bennett and Brown, put him in the under 23s and use Suka and Whiffen as backups. And can use Rice as backup center mid again. or put him under 20 fees. So there are a few ones we might still sign. Yeah, I think I showed you everything of that. The last thing I would just want to show you right now is I will go through the players I didn't show you yet. So the players we signed and I didn't show you yet. So Griffiths is one. We got him on a free. He was, I think, also on a non-contract, so that's why we got him. He earns 400 pounds per week, has amazing potential, extremely fast, amazing physical set. I mean, stamina can grow, but pace, fitness is there. And otherwise, he has some decent sets already. I think he can grow fast. He scored goals. Every third game, he scored a goal. Somebody I'm very much looking for, huge talent. We have Rob Bowen, who's also a striker with not the most amazing pace, but strength, stamina, balance, fitness is there. I think it's like 9 to 10 to 12 around that mark, except of positioning, which is not too bad. Workouts are there. Dribbling 12 first touch, free kicks, finishing is decent to somebody. Also, I'm very much looking for if he can grow fast. We also have Barnes, who is a right back who is growing extremely. And I mean, he has 2.5 stability. So definitely Holiday will replace him at some point. And Barnes is probably actually from the at least top in the top 3 of the most interesting most interesting players we have in under 20 fees. Look at these stats, not only the growth, but 2.5 stability, amazing potential. He has not the most amazing pace, that's why he is in here, because his pace is not good enough yet. Except of this, everything else is amazing. And look how fast he's growing. He's not only growing a bit as you like this, but he's most of the time growing amazingly, as you can see on these thingies. He is just, I'm very much looking forward to use him. He is amazing. I have a long contract with him, I think 2 years, so he is somebody I'm very much looking for. John White, I think, I showed you him. Collins as well. Ashby, I signed him on a big contract actually. On a fee, he was free. I training him, I think, as center back. I can't show you because he's on loan, but I'm very much sure I'm using his as center back. Just because he's extremely slow but tall. Yeah, I'm using a center back. Even though his workouts are bad, that's the only thing I did dislike. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use him for a long time, but he has amazing potential. So even if I just sell him, we'll see. We also have I showed you Hilton, I showed you Huntley, I showed you these guys. He was actually, I thought he would be my first choice striker. Now he's actually my under 20 fees. Because the other players are actually even better. He has 2.5 stability, amazing potential, decent pace. I mean, pace could be better. Acceleration is amazing. The other stats are decent enough off the ball. There's some decent stats. I actually thought he would be my first choice striker, but actually he's under 20 fees. But if you have such a player under 20 fees, you can see the team really improved. I showed you these three. I showed you Hamilton, I think, is the last one I have to show you, who's another midfielder. Very interesting one. I thought he would be my cam backup, but by now he isn't actually. Even though I could use him as cam backup, 2 stability, amazing potential, because decent. This is the main problem I don't like with him. His teamwork is bad, and his positioning is bad, and his vision is bad. But he has dribbling, finishing, first touch, passing could be better. So that's why I actually decided to not use him as there yet, but I will do. And yeah, we sold a few players. So I think I showed you actually everything, so you know the team. This is my team. These are my backups. These are my under 23s. You can see we had no potential whatsoever. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players with the biggest potential there is. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more players have also amazing potential. So that's really not too bad, I would say. My under 18s, we of course don't have the most amazing potentials, even though Luxian is not too bad. So the team improved a lot, I would say. We lost a few players, but in the end the team improved a lot. I will make just the center back signings, and then I think I'm actually done. Now, I showed you the team. I don't want to show you anything else, so I will just show you that we are doing decent with the money. They are extremely happy. Actually, first of all, we are spending way under the wage budget. Transfer budget was 14.72 in the start, and now it's gone up. So transfer budget gone up. Wage budget has gone down a lot. Or the wage we spend has gone down a lot. The transfer budget has gone up a lot, like from 14 to 56. So, and we still improved the team a lot. So the balance, as you can see, is going up extremely a lot, especially because the income is a bit better than last season, but the expenditure or the costs gone down a lot. So I think already 2 or 3, I think 3 times in this season already, the club boss came to me and said they're so happy with my work with the transfers and with the finances and stuff, that they improved the money I get when I sell players, so how much improved them a lot already. They gave me a bit more money. They offered me so I got a lot of things basically for it. So I'm very happy. Dimitris Konstantopoulos actually a manager. That's not bad. He was a goalkeeper, I think. So that's quite cool. I saw that Heskey is actually available right now, so I can actually ask you, should I go for Heskey, who is a coach actually? So that's not too bad. Heskey as the coach would be interesting. But yeah, I think I showed you everything. So the last things I just had to text you were Holiday is right now injured. He just got injured a few days ago for 2 to 3 weeks, so he will miss the first 1-2 weeks, but it's not too bad. And also, what the fuck is this checker trade trophy, or however you say that? I just don't understand it, because I can't see, I'm not sure where this happened. But a few days ago I got the message. Okay, I can't scroll that down, but I'm not sure when it's happened. So I don't understand, first of all, what it is. And second of all, I'm now in a group with a team in the same league as me. A team who is one league better. A team who's not even a team, but under 23s from a team. In a group. And I have to use 5 players who played in a league game before that. Otherwise, I have to spend money. What the fuck? What is this shit? So I don't really understand this thing as well, whatsoever. Well, these are the first few games. Check out, what is this thing? Against Chesterfield, against the under 23s, and there I think we are my league. They have one league better, and they are under 23. So I'm confused a lot. We did decent, as you can see. We played against the team, easy 5-1 win, 4-1 win against Cambridge City, of course, a 5-0 win, and then we played against Liverpool a lot better. We conceded after just like 10 seconds, so really, probably the first goal I've ever conceded in this series. But McGurk with 2 goals, and Collins, and then they scored 2, but they're a lot better, so they played with a decent team. Yeah, I think there's nothing left to say. There are two more things still I want to say. First of all, I will play the next... record the next episode when I through a lot, so I might actually go for like until the FA Cup here. So I think I will actually really go for a lot. So probably until the FA Cup, then I'm gone through 5, 11, 15 league games, as well as some things, and then I can show you the cup game. I think I will do that probably. And yeah, the last thing I want to tell you is, what is the goal in this season? I'm not even sure what the goal is from my teams, or what they want from me. Oh, that's wrong, I have to go here. They want me to go in the top half. My goal is to fight for the playoffs. I will see how long it takes for the team. I did the same with Cambridge. They had a team who actually performed a bit better than you would expect them to do in the first season. The same with Cambridge United. We didn't play that amazing, but better than you would expect. And in the second season, we extremely changed the squad, so we made so many transfers, even probably twice as many as we did with Cambridge United, and we did a decent amount, but we did so many with Cambridge United. So I said I have to see how it works out, and it worked out decently. So if it works out decently, I want to fight for the playoffs. If not, then I will just go for top half. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will now straight away record the episode for tomorrow, the Aston Villa career mode. Hope you're looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any kind of question, just leave it down in the comments. And yeah, have an amazing day. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button. If you actually hear this right now, so you watched until this point, or even skipped it, but you can hear me right now, then say, let's say something weird. Let's just say like dog face in the comments. So if you did that, then just say dog face in the comments. Just I want to know how much you watch, and then I want to just ask you if you skip or whatever. That would be really interesting for me. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow with Aston Villa. Have an amazing day once again. Bye, guys.